Donald J. Trump is President of the United States of America. So if you're a liberal, you may wake up every day thinking, maybe I'll put a gun in my mouth or set myself on fire like that Buddhist monk in Vietnam. But wait. Put down the gun. Okay, you're a liberal. You probably don't have a gun. But before you go to the garage to find the lighter fluid from wherever the hell you threw it after that 4th of July cookout when you got into it with your uncle over chemtrails, listen to this.
Before I came over here to speak with you, I counted my call log. I have 275 constituents who asked me to oppose this bill, and only 4 who've asked me to support it. This is an unpopular bill, whether you're liberal or conservative.
That was Representative Thomas Massie, Republican, from my home state of Kentucky. Did you hear what he said? I counted my call log. I got 275 calls opposing Trump care, 4 calls supporting it. He knew the exact breakdown because it matters to him. He didn't have 275 people outside his office with torches and pitchforks, or 275 people outside his office with guns, seeking Second Amendment solutions. Nah, just 275 phone calls. Protesting in the streets is great and vital to democracy, but it does require getting dressed and leaving the house. And there are days where it's just a little too much for me to deal with. But I can call my member of Congress while I'm in bed. And they probably wouldn't even guess that I'm in bed because it's like noon. So when you get those texts and emails prompting you to make calls, you can rest assured that you're not wasting your time. And this is really important. You may get frustrated when you can't get through on the phone to a live staffer or even the voicemail because it's full. Guess what? You are still getting through. Every month, they look at how many calls came in every day. So on days where there are too many calls for staffers and voicemail to catch, they'll still see that you tried to call. And that matters to them because it scares them. And the same thing is true of letters to the editor. Let's say you write a letter to your local paper opposing the repeal of the ACA. Before Obamacare, I didn't have insurance. My health care plan was frequent hand washing. You wrote a beautiful letter to the editor, but they didn't print it, so you feel like you made no impact. But that's not true, because the letter that they did print opposing the repeal of Obamacare was partially thanks to your letter that they didn't print. And all the other letters opposing the repeal of Obamacare that didn't get run, they mattered too. Let's say 20 people write their local newspaper opposing the destruction of Obamacare. The one letter they do publish is because of the 19 other letters that they didn't. Feel a bit less helpless now? You thought you were powerless, but actually, you and your cell phone are really quite powerful. Now, get drunk on your own power and write some letters and make some phone calls. Just don't get so drunk on your own power that your speech is slurred.